Hey, welcome to week 3 of e-learning. All right, we're going to keep on trucking through these digital citizenship lessons, and we're going to talk about private and personal information, what we should share and what we shouldn't share online. So I'll go ahead and watch this video here, and afterwards there's a short little quiz. There's some activities we can do. And we just want to think about this stuff as we're going through this lesson. What's private? What's personal? What should we share and what shouldn't we? All right, guys, enjoy the lesson, and we'll see you later in the week for your classes. Bye-bye. All right, so here we are in our privacy and security part of our digital citizenship, and we're talking about private and personal information, the kinds of things that we should and shouldn't share online. We want to ask ourselves while we're doing this lesson, what information about you is okay to share online? These are our 3 objectives during this lesson. We want to identify the reasons why people share information about themselves, explain the difference between private and personal information, and explain why it's risky to share private information online. To start with, we would do what's called a stand-up, sit-down activity if we were in person and seeing everybody. And they would ask you these questions, and then you as a class would stand up and look around and see who was standing and who was sitting for each of these pieces of information. Like, if you or your family speak another language besides English, stand up. Stand up if you have 2 or more siblings. If you have a pet. If you've ever been on YouTube. Or have you ever shared something about yourself online? How does it feel to share this information? If we were in public and you were sharing this kind of information with other people in your classroom, how would that make you feel? Is this something that you would like to share? Or you would be scared to share? Is this information that's okay to share, or something that we should probably keep to ourselves? The purpose of this is to get to know each other better, and in some situations, information about yourself can be fun and positive. One place that we share information about ourselves besides in classes is on the internet. We're sharing likes, opinions, and other personal information, but not private information can be positive and fun. These are all examples of something that's personal information that you can share that doesn't give away anything private about yourself. So today's lesson, we're going to talk about being online and ways that you can share things about yourself that are fun and that connect you with others. We're also going to talk about ways that you can protect yourself so that you don't share more than you should. So we're going to continue here going through and talking about being online and ways that we can share things about ourselves online that are fun and that connect you with others. We're also going to talk about ways that you can protect yourself so you can know a little bit, so that you don't share more than you should. So we're going to look at this slide here, and what do you observe on this slide? What's the main idea it's trying to show? All right, it does mention the human brain is wired to share with others. What that means is hardwired means it's something you're born with. Sharing is something that humans do naturally, and that there are many good positive benefits to it. So what is something that you might share with others that would give you one of these benefits? Think about that. There are lots of reasons to share information about yourself. However, not everything about you is okay to share. We're going to watch a short video here about going online. As you watch, I want you to think about what information is okay to share and what information is not okay to share.
Take a look in the mirror. What do you see? Yourself, of course. But who are you? What makes you, you? There are lots of things. Your personality, your favorite food, your pet, or your favorite movie. Sharing this personal information on your phone or computer can be a lot of fun and can help you connect with other people. Sharing something fun that happened keeps a great memory alive. And sharing what you know teaches other people new ideas. Before you share, however, it's important to pause and think. Some information about you, like your full name, your address, or your date of birth, can be used to identify you individually. This information is private and should not be shared online, unless you get permission first from an adult you trust. So, when it comes to sharing about you, personal info can be okay. But private info? No way. Think before you share. With friends, with your community, and with the world. So, what information do you share online?
So at this point here, after watching that video and looking at some of the earlier slides, we want to ask ourselves, what is private information and what is personal information? Remember that private information is information about you that can be used to identify you because it's unique to you, such as your name, your full name, your address, things like that. Personal information is information about you that cannot be used to identify you because it's also true for many other people, your hair color or the city you live in. So we're going to play another little game here. Each example I want you to think about, is this information that you would also be true for many other people, or is this personal? It's personal information. If it's not something that would be true for other people, then it is private information. Alright? So again, listen to these different examples. Which of these is something that would be personal information, or is true of lots of other people, or many other people, and which is private, which is only true about you? So first one we're going to talk about here is your home address. Is your home address something that's true for many other people, or is it just is it private information about you and your family? Your email address. Is this personal, where lots of people may have the same email address, or private, where it's for you? Your date of birth. Is this private information, or do you know a lot of people that have the same date of birth as you? Your favorite music. Is this private? Are you the only one that has this favorite music, or are there many other people that have that? Your phone numbers, or your parents' phone numbers. Are those private or personal? Credit card information. Private or personal? Your favorite food. Do many other people like the same food as you, or is that private information about just you? Name of your pet. Is that personal or private? Name of your school. Is that something that's private or personal? Now remember that personal stuff, that's the kind of stuff that's okay to share. Private information is something you want to keep to yourself. So looking at those, that home address, that is private. Your email address, that is private. Your date of birth, that is private. Your phone numbers, those are private. Credit card information is private. And the name of your school is private. Even though there are other schools that have similar names, that can be used to find out more about you. So again, we keep that information all to ourselves. Private information we do not share. Can you share what your favorite music is, or if you have siblings, or your favorite food, or the name of a pet? That's all personal information that can be shared. We have a couple of questions on a handout that's going to be attached to this. I will put it so you can type up. I know we're having troubles with the writing, so it will be in type form. So you'll go on, read those two questions, and type out your answers. And then there'll also be a quiz after that with some multiple choice questions. All right, remember, we care about everyone's privacy. Keep yourself safe when you are online. And we will see you guys in your classrooms this week. I miss you, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.